Welcome back down to the paddock for my Canadian Club picks, and this is the 7th.
ASD is proud to present our 7th and featured field of Frank Arneson Sire Stakes. Late double, Superfecta, Tractor, Quinella Exactor, Win Play Show Wagering. They're going to go 6 furlongs for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is Divine Wisdom, owned by Off to Win and Ardell Sailor, trained by Ardell Sailor with Paul Nolan. Number 2 is Wise and Shine, owned by Larry Falloon and John Gannis, trained by Blair Miller with Christopher Husbands. Number 3, I Was Indy Pool, owned and trained by Emil Corbell, Jennifer Reed aboard. Number 4 is Mysterious Magic, owned and trained by Lise Pruitt, Jerry Pruitt will ride. Number 5 is King Julian, owned by High Five Stable and Emil Corbell, trained by Emil Corbell with Adrian Ramos. Number 6 is Wage War, owned by Arneson Daly, Sunsback, and Ziprick, trained by Chad Torvell with Tyrone Nelson. Number 7 is King of the Navy, owned by Heather and Garnett Irwin, trained by Shelley Brown with Adolfo Morales. Number 8 is Wise Defender, owned by Starfield Stable, trained by Tanya Lindsay with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Number 9 is Honorable Warrior, owned and trained by Guy Kling. Jose Rivera Jr. gets the call. And rounding out our featured field, number 10, Katie's Big Boy, owned by Al Daly, trained by Chad Tervell, and ridden by Janine Smith. Late double, Superfecta, Triactor, Quinella Exactor, Win Play Show Wagering. The far outside, Katie's Big Boy, and they'll be set. They're at the post in the Frank Arneson Sire Stakes. And they're off. Good start for all. King of the Navy showing good early speed to the inside. That's Divine Wisdom, who gets geared up and ready. In between horses, Mysterious Magic pressing the early lead with King Julian. Then sitting back in fourth, getting a good trip, is King of the Navy. Settling back is also Wage War. Then there's a gap of some 5 lengths, where we have I Was Indy Pool and Wise Defender. They went the opening quarter in 23 seconds. Divine Wisdom, the less than even money favorite, now opens up a 2-length advantage on the field. Going in second, we still have King Julian trying to make that big move, but it's all Divine Wisdom through a half in 46 and 2. Divine Wisdom trying to hang on. Late rallies coming, but too little too late. King of the Navy runs second. Third goes to I Was in the Pool, and fourth to Katie's Big Boy. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of our 7th and featured race, the Frank Arneson Sire Stakes. That's number 1, Divine Wisdom. Divine Wisdom is a dark bay or brown gelding, 3 years old, by Whiskey Wisdom, out of the mare Tower of Babel by Repent. Owned by Off to Win and Ardell Saylor, trained by Ardell Saylor, and ridden to victory by Paul Nolan. Time for the 6 furlongs, 1:14. Congratulations goes out to trainer Ardell Saylor, who scores win number 2 on this evening's card. Race 7 is official, and ladies and gentlemen, here are your official combo payoffs. Now turning your attention back down to the winner's circle, ASD's own paddock host Rob McLennan has the winning connections in the 26th running of the Frank Arneson Sire Stakes. Rob?
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections. It started off with Paul Nolan. Divine Wisdom there. Nice win again with the $25,000 Frank Arneson Sire Stake. You got in front. You went in pretty quick fractions. What did you think when you got it kind of turned for home? Did you think you had a bunch of horse? Were you a little worried about who was coming?
No.
Yeah, that's probably a good answer. They weren't really too close, as it turns out. You really ran a great race. What were you kind of thinking going into the race, actually, Paul?
Well, the rail was really deep last night, and having the one hole wasn't ideal, as it showed last night. So I really wanted to get out and get away from some of the slow ones, at least give him a shot to get off the rail and get him some good footing, let him get himself underneath himself, and give him every chance of winning. And he broke well for me. I was able to get a little off the rail, find the ground I wanted, and we've always liked this little guy. He's from day one, and he's always shown us a little ability, and he showed it last year as a 2-year-old. He always tries, and you can't ask for more than that. And actually, I knew I was going to win this race tonight because I was driving behind the truck today, and the license plate started with ARN. So I thought, that's my Arneson. So I thought, that's my sign right there.
There you go, Paul. That was a great ride. Congratulations once again. I know you're going to get back to the room. Thanks. Congratulations to Ardell again. We're going to bring Ardell in here. Ardell, you had this one. You kind of got him away from R-Star now. You brought now 2 wins this year and the 3rd. What did you think going into the race? What was your kind of the same idea with the rail being a little scary?
Well, I was a little worried about that. And, you're always worried about it. You're always worried about everything else in the race, how that goes. But we was pretty confident that we had a good shot, and I was hoping he'd not act up in the gate because sometimes he gets a little antsy. But everything went good.
Yeah, there's a couple of them kind of acted up a little bit. When did you kind of realize that you were kind of coming to the winner's circle?
Come around the turn, and we drew off a little bit, and I was worried about the 7 horse coming getting us. But he kept going.
A really nice cold again, Ardell. Divine Wisdom winning the $25,000 Frank Arneson Sire Stake. The owners, I guess you are the owner with Off to Win and Ardell Saylor, so if you got anything for say on that, behalf of anybody else?
Yeah, I bought this colt at the yearling sale, and from Dean, he's the breeder, and he's been real patient with me, and we've taken our time, and we just tried to develop this horse into a good Manitoba bred, and I'm really happy. This is the first Manitoba bred race I've ever won, and I've been here a long time, so I'm pretty tickled.
There you go. Congratulations, Ardell. That's the story from down in the winner's circle. Congratulations to Paul, Ardell, Dean, the whole team here. But right now, back up to you, Kurt.
Thank you, Rob. In the upcoming 8th race.